All right, everybody, and we are live once again. Welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. My name's Adonis. I'm going to be your host for today, and we have a solid lineup today. About 14 artists are going to be joining us for today's event. To those of you tuning in on Instagram and Facebook, welcome. This is the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. So we have a solid lineup of judges that are joining us today as well. Let me go down the list. Let me introduce each one of our judges for today. First up, he's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN BARRON. Welcome back for another online showcase. How are you, SHAWN? All right, we'll come right back to SHAWN BARRON there. Let's go over our next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. How's it going, man? Welcome back to another online showcase. How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing great, Knowledge. Hey, let me ask you a question. You know, I've asked you this many times, but there are some new artists that are joining us today. What is an A&R? What do you do as an A&R?
So the short story is basically, we bring fine talent, sign them to the label, and from there we're responsible, getting the first project, second project together, writers, producers, circling the artists basically with whatever they need to put out the best music.
Awesome. Well, Knowledge, always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today for our online showcase. Up next, he's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN BARRON. How's it going, man? Welcome back to another online showcase. How are you?
Good. How about you?
Doing great. Hey, SHAWN, so what do you look for in a new artist that makes them stand out to you? Is there any key quality that a new artist should have?
Yes. Their tone of voice is big for me. If they can portray their story lyrically is another. So I like people who, have prolific pens. And I feel like we could build off of those two things. Those are the most important.
Awesome, SHAWN. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for another showcase today. Always great to have you. And last but certainly not least, he's a platinum producer, worked with artists such as Young JEEZY, LUDACRIS, Rick Ross, 50 Cent, 2 CHAINZ, and much more. You guys know him as DJ Pain One. Pain One, how's it going, man? Welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you?
Peace, what's going down, everyone? I'm staying healthy, so life is good.
Awesome. Well, DJ Pain One, it's a pleasure to have you. It looks like you got muted there for a second. Let me ask you a question.
That was weird, yeah.
What do you look for in a new artist? Same question for you. Is there a key quality you look for that makes you say, you know what, I want to hear more of that person's stuff, or I want to work with that person?
Yeah, I think if they stand out, if it's not the same cadences I've heard a million times, or the same subject matter I've heard a million times, or the same look and presentation I've heard a million times. Every year you get a couple, very, very few artists who really make an impact in the business. And if you look at them, they have a unique look, they have a unique sound, they have a unique story. There's something different about them. So that's some of the biggest advice I give to artists on this showcase. If they're already there in terms of their talent, like, yeah, you got talent, but does this sound like what's already out there? If so, it's going to be a lot harder for you to compete because that lane is already occupied with someone potentially with more fans and more influence than you. So standing out really does do a lot for an artist. Doesn't matter if it's music, if it's visual art, if it's sculpture. You know what I guess sculpture is visual art, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got to stand out.
Well, thank you so much, DJ Pain One. Always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us once again. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have a solid lineup of artists. We're going to get this thing rolling and start with the first artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Lola's Paradox. Lola's Paradox, you did submit a video, and we're going to go ahead and load up this video. Give me 1 second, and we'll be right back.
It's Tears Goodbye by the Rolling Stones. I sit and watch the children play. Smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I wanna hear the children sing. All I hear is the sound of rain falling to the ground. I sit and watch as tears go by. It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play, doing things I used to do. They think are new. I sit and watch as tears go by.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on the lineup, Lola's Paradox. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought of the first artist. We'll start things off with the A&R director from Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up first. What did you think of Lola's Paradox?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the guitar playing was decent. But other than that, I didn't really think the song was really that good. I felt, you know, just vocally, she just needed a lot of work. Her voice seemed very shy, often out of key. Just lacked a lot of confidence within the. I think that was a cover, if I believe she said when she started it. So yeah, it just overall just didn't deliver what you would expect. You know, what I mean, the cover you at least want it to be as good or better than the original. It just didn't live up to that, and it's mostly just the vocals. She just needs a lot of vocal work. That could be like a vocal coach, auto tune on a recorded song or whatever. But yeah, vocally she has to go back in and really like strengthen that up.
So would that be a no pass, Knowledge?
No pass.
No pass. Thank you for that, Knowledge. No pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to our next judge. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you're up. What did you think of Lola's Paradox?
I mean, first of all, it wasn't an original song, so that just, you know, automatically voids her for me. But just on top of that, yeah, I can agree that her vocal wasn't, you know, up to par. It was shaky. It wasn't in key like Knowledge said, so it's going to be a no pass.
All right, there you go. No pass. Unfortunately, you're not going to the World Championship. Let's go over to our last judge. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. What did you think of our first artist, Lola's Paradox?
I think her voice is unique. I think she just needs to figure out how to take ownership of the songs that she played. To speak to what Knowledge was saying, if you're doing a cover, I would add that you can either make the cover better than the original, or I would add another option, which is to make it your own so that it doesn't just sound like you are singing a Rolling Stones song. It sounds like you took a Rolling Stones song and made it Lola's song. And from what I heard, you were just singing a Rolling Stones song. So make it unique. Do something totally different with it. take it in your own direction, put your spin on it, because originality, again, is always going to be one of your greatest assets. So if you can't create an original song for one of these competitions, at least make the cover as uniquely yours as possible.
Definitely some solid advice there from DJ Pain 1. Unfortunately, for Lola's Paradox, it's a no pass, so you won't be heading to the World Championship. But be sure to check your email after this event. You will be receiving some written feedback from all 3 of the judges. Thanks again for joining us, Lola's Paradox. We're going to keep this moving. Move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Tim Phoenix. Tim Phoenix, you did submit a video. It's called On Tour, Molly Walk. Let's go ahead and get right into it, guys.
Yeah, I'm doing it like a chorus. Tryna get low. She want a little more. Can't get more. She my little slug. I'm a tour. I'm on the tour. I'm on the tour. Molly gon' walk. Molly can't talk like actually talk. How to get a car. Move on to my dreams. Get my sting. Caught me up bling. Actually, I move, watch her move. I move with the speed. I love shorty. I know shorty needs. She won't get her the door. Put it on her ass. Now she get it on her door. Put it on her tab. Put it on her lap. Make the booty clap out. Yeah, had the money while she on the floor. Molly try to dance with me like a pole. Looking like she kinda fit up the door. He heart beating like he just in the bowl. Molly don't wanna know where it came from. Molly just want the dough. Yeah, and they step up to the show. Yeah, I'ma be at the show. But I said I'm on tour. Said I'm on tour. I'm set, I'm on tour. Molly gon' walk. Molly can't talk. Yeah, I said I'm on tour. Said I'm on tour. I'm on set. I said I'm on tour. Molly gon' walk. Molly can't talk. Wait, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was Tim Phoenix. I will say a lot of reverb on your vocals, but let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with Platinum Producer DJ Pain 1. You're up first. What did you think of Tim Phoenix?
Trying to take our jobs away from us by preempting whatever we say with your own engineering advice. Yeah, a lot of reverb on the vocals. I think quality was certainly an issue. I think he has something cool and unique about him. He's just not there yet. I think there was a lot wrong with this song. Maybe more wrong than what's right.
Yeah.
But as a producer, I'm always hearing the potential. I think he has a lot of potential just with his delivery and his overall sonic aura. But yeah, that hook just wasn't right. The structure of the song wasn't right. Focusing on making the hook strong and really driving home a theme to a listener so they can listen to the song and say, this is what the song's about. This is what I got from it. I'm walking away from it, taking a piece of that song with me.
Gotcha. There you go. Great advice there from DJ Pain 1. Pain 1, so that was a no pass from you, right? DJ Pain 1, I just want to confirm.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, no pass.
All right, no pass from our first judge from DJ Pain 1. We'll move things over to our next judge on the lineup. He's an A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up. What did you think of Tim Phoenix and his song?
Yeah, I agree with Pain. I feel like, the vocals weren't there. The mix on them wasn't great. Had a hard time understanding what he was saying, what he was talking about. I had no idea what the song was about for real. It just didn't, you know, I see what he was doing, but the execution of it wasn't great. It's going to be a no pass.
No pass from Knowledge as well. Let's go over to our last judge. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. What'd you think, Tim Phoenix?
I mean, I don't have anything more to say that those guys didn't say, so no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that, Sean. Thank you to all three of our judges. Unfortunately, it's a no pass for you, Tim Phoenix, but be sure to check your email. You're going to get written feedback from all three of the judges right after the event. Thanks again for joining us. Let's move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Some Dud and Happy Amazy. Some Dud and Happy Amazy. We're going to go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges, so we could go ahead and talk to you real quick. Hey, guys, can you hear us? Go ahead, unmute yourself. You're muted.
All right, yeah, we hear you.
Hey, guys, how's it going? Welcome to our online showcase. Where are you from?
Gaithersburg, Maryland, yeah.
Awesome. Now, which one of you's Some Dud? Which one of you's Happy Amazy? Is it one name or is it two separate?
It's like a duo, so yeah. I'm Some Dud and he's Happy Amazy.
Yeah.
Okay, and awesome.
I wrote the lyrics, yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's a team effort. That's great.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you guys. Tell us a little bit about your song here, Some Dud, Happy Amazy short collection. What are we about to watch?
Oh, well, I made this song because, like, quarantine started and it was during the pandemic and I wanted to make something different and unique. And I didn't really have nothing to do during quarantine. So I just thought, what if I just make a song to make people feel like they're a kid again, you know? To make them feel like there's nothing in the world that can change you because you still got the kid in your heart.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Definitely a cool concept. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff on social media?
On YouTube, I'm just Some Dud, same spelling, and on Twitter is also Some Dud, and I have another one that's Some Does.
Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram, Kicking Maze. That's pretty much it, like kicking_MA, like Maze, but with a 3. But yeah.
Okay, dope. Well, guys, this is Some Dud and Happy Amazy with their song. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Oh my God.
What?
Can you believe what he just posted?
What he post?
Like, yo, this should be on the internet, you know? It's so offensive. like, why would someone think about that? Bro, are you laughing? You think this is funny?
I mean, it's just a joke.
It's a fucking joke, why you getting so fucking mad? I'm only playing, why you so triggered? I don't get why you being a bitch, I don't get it. No need to be woke, I don't need this PC shit. Why are you offended? Now get the fuck out my face, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, pussy niggas mad, like kids got no dads, they probably really sad. Oh shit, was that too far? Well damn motherfucker, I just set the bar. People always be upset, they be fucking triggered every single fucking time someone says the word whoa.
You can't say that, what if kids listen to this?
Fuck that, I was gonna say retard, you fucking piece of shit. Hispanics don't want ice in their drink. Honkies do dumb shit, they can't fucking think. China loves cats and dogs, no, not the movies. Gay people are gay, bro. Don't cancel me, please.
It's a fucking joke, why you getting so fucking mad? I'm only playing, why you so triggered? I don't get why you being a bitch, I don't get it. No need to be woke, I don't need this PC shit. Why are you offended? Now get the fuck out my face, you fucking bitch.
Every time I try to speak, you always clap back. Every time I try to eat, you always slap back. Try to tell me what I had to say, got a message, let me relay. All you do is complain, cause you can't contain. Plus next time refrain from the campaign. You ain't no shit, do your research, bitch, that's funny. You should go and sit before we get lit like a jit. Keep this up and surely you will never fit, damn.
It's a fucking joke, why you getting so fucking mad? I'm only playing, why you so triggered? I don't get why you being a bitch, I don't get it. No need to be woke, I don't need this PC shit. Why are you offended? Now get Get the fuck out my face, you fucking bitch. Is that it?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Some Dud and Happy Amazy with their song. We're going to go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought of your song, of your guys' song. Let's start things off. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you're up first. What did you think of Some Dud and Happy Amazy?
I want to be last on this one. Please start with somebody else.
Okay, no worries. We'll come back to you. No worries, Sean. All right, let's go over to our next judge. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. You'll be up first then. What did you think of Some Dud and Happy Amazy?
It was 8 minutes long and it was 3 songs. So what do we do with that? Because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just the first song. That's why we went short. It's just
okay.
Just the first 2 minutes.
It's a shame because I think the song that I liked was the second song. It was mixed well and it was weird, but it was weird in a cohesive sort of way.
Wait, hello, wait. Can we...
Yeah, go ahead, Pain 1. You're good.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I thought that if I had been judging the second song, I would have said, they're doing something unique. It sounds good. Yeah. The other 2 songs that surrounded the second song just were mixed pretty poorly and were musically hard to listen to because it's a lot of, kind of offbeat, out of tune singing that wasn't professionally mixed or anything. And I guess the first one was kind of like a comedy rap, but I didn't hear any kind of jokes. I was looking for something kind of clever. Yeah. And the fact that it wasn't mixed well just kind of, I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was a complete idea. So I think it's just back to the drawing board. So no pass for me.
No pass for DJ Pain 1. Pain 1, thank you so much for that. We'll move things over to the next judge. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. What are your thoughts on their song?
I mean, I didn't think it was very good. I thought the vocal mix wasn't there. The mix overall just wasn't there. I like the concept of it, of the PC part. You know what I mean? I didn't even realize it was 2 songs. It just wasn't very good to me to hold my attention throughout the whole thing. The concept is what I did like about it, though. I think that's a topic most people can relate to, but overall the execution of the record just wasn't good.
So that's a no pass from you, right, Knowledge?
Yes, sir, no pass.
All right, no pass. Thank you for that, Knowledge and Pain 1. No passes from you guys. Sean, let's go back to you. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, what'd you think?
Yeah, I just wanted to hear everybody's opinion because I didn't get it. So the mix was bad. I kind of understand like Tyler the Creator-ish, kind of, but yeah, the execution of it wasn't good. So I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, Sean Barron. Thank you to all of our 3 judges. Unfortunately, guys, for Some Dud and Happy Amazy, it's a no pass to the World Championship, but you are going to get written feedback from all 3 of the judges right after the event. Be sure to check your email. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Some Dud and Happy Amazy. Let's move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Benedict. Benedict, we're going to go ahead and get into your video. It's called Oh Fool. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
beautiful. How did you forget what it's like to be humble in yourself? Oh, fool, you think that the sun shines just on you. You think that your snake skin don't come through the fake ways that you prove. Pulled on my inside so much, turned inside out. Found this new skin suits me better on the outside. You stare that I was so smoothly, I couldn't feel your bite, but the poison started oozing, and I wrote it on my side. Oh, fool, how'd you get to be feeble, so fool? How did you forget what it's like to be humble in yourself? Oh, fool, you think that the sun shines just on you. You think that your snake skin don't come through the fake ways that you prove. I'm a coming back, rise tonight, take care of business. Like the eagle above your dogstone, and you left with my chase on me and brought me to a blade. I drank myself to glory. You watch your fleas stay. How did you get to be? How did you forget? How'd you get to that far? Humble in yourself. How did you forget what it's like to be humble in yourself?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Benedict with Oh Fool. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with the A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. You'll be up first. What did you think of Benedict and her song?
Man, you know what? I don't know. I thought it was interesting. It's definitely not, not my type of music I would normally listen to. But I mean, I thought the voice was there. It was unique. The video was like a performance art video. I feel like she put some time into it. I don't think it'll carry across on stage, and I don't know if it'll. I don't know. I'm gonna say no pass. I have mixed feelings about this record. I don't really know how to feel about it.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. No pass from Knowledge. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. You're up next. What did you think of Benedict and her song?
Yeah, I thought her vocals were dope. The video was creepy at the beginning, but it was cool. I don't know how it like translates to this audience though. So that's the real question. I want to pass her, but I don't know. I'm a passer. Why not?
All right, there you have it. Pass from Sean Barron. Sean, thank you. Looks like you got one pass and one no pass, which means it's all up to our last judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. It's all up to you. What did you think of Benedict?
I had too much power right now. I liked the song. It was like left of center pop. Her vocals were great. I thought the mix could have been better, but that's not really her responsibility necessarily. I liked that the hook built up, the verses built up to the hook. It was dynamic. There was no percussion at first, and then there was this crescendo at the end, and it complemented the chorus of, I don't know if that was probably just her voice recorded a bunch of times that she was singing harmonies and stuff at the end. But I thought it was well made. I'm a fan of the video mixed with the song. I thought they complemented each other. I couldn't tell you anything musically wrong with the song, and I can see this being a artist that builds a nice following, whether it's a cult following as an independent or unsigned artist, or a major artist that's just kind of left of center in the pop space, and there are a lot of those. So I give him a pass. I have no idea how it's going to translate to stage, but the video was interesting. So if I saw that video translated to the stage, I would be entertained.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, DJ Payne 1. Looks like you got 2 passes, which means you are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Benedict, congratulations. You'll compete next year for $50,000 in grand prizes. We'll see you then. Be sure to check your email for all of the feedback from the judges as well. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Benedict. All right, so we'll move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Abby Robbins. Abby Robbins, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. Hey, Abby, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome to our online showcase. Where are you from?
I am from Ontario in Canada.
From Canada, representing Canada. It's a pleasure to have you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Abby Robbins, you were about to watch Sleep Alone. What's that all about?
Sleep Alone is written for my boyfriend of 2 years. A week after he asked me out 2 years ago, I had a very severe injury. I ended up with 2 severe concussions and brain damage that I'm still healing from. And we'd only been dating for a week, and he has stayed with me for these 2 years of just me going through absolute hell trying to get back to where I was. And for our 2-year anniversary, I went, what is something that nobody else is going to do for him? And I said, I'll write him a song.
All right, there you have it. And Abby Robbins, definitely a great story there. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out that's tuning in?
On Instagram, I am Abby Robbins Official, and on Twitter, it's just Abby Robbins.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Abby Robbins with Sleep Alone. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
It could has changed in 2 years. It's still crystal clear that I want you here every night for the rest of my life, darling, 'cause I don't feel safer than when you're next to me, darling. Your smile is everything, captivating. In a million seas you just saw me. I'm trying not to let it show, babe, but I don't wanna sleep alone tonight. So could you come over and just hold me until the morning light? I know your mama don't like my tattoo. I know my daddy might not approve, but I won't lie to you. I don't wanna sleep alone tonight. I don't wanna sleep alone tonight. I don't wanna sleep alone. I don't wanna sleep alone tonight. I don't wanna sleep alone. I don't wanna sleep alone tonight. I don't wanna sleep alone. Trying not to let it show, babe, that I don't wanna sleep alone tonight. So could you come over and just hold me until the morning light?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Abby Rhodes with the song Sleep Alone. I'm going to go right over to the judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with platinum producer DJ Payne 1. You're up first. What did you think of Abby Robbins?
I thought overall the song writing was solid. I thought it was a really good idea. My concern with this song is that the production does not complement your voice. You have a very fragile sounding voice. I don't mean that as an insult. There are a lot of singers whose voices sound fragile. I mean, there are famous singers whose voices sound fragile. Jewel, for example, or who are some other singers who have fragile voices? I mean, Ellie Goulding kind of has a fragile sounding voice, but her production complements it. I've never heard her sing over, stadium EDM or anything like that. And you're singing over an EDM track, an EDM pop track that has a really big crescendo and a whole lot going on. So my advice to you would be find production that complements your voice and really showcases it. But in addition to that, and this is more notes for your engineer, but it's really important for you as a singer to understand what you need out of them when you're either paying them or working with them. Vocal production is a big thing. If you learn how to write layers, write harmonies, that's going to strengthen your lead vocals. You do need some slight tuning, not to the T-Pain level, but just some slight tuning. You're a pop singer. Everyone does it. And then also I would say with regard to effects, the goal is to make your voice stand out. And when you drench, and this is not the first artist in the showcase whose vocals were drenched in reverb. When you drench vocals in reverb with no regard to how the EQ is shaped or anything like that, you actually weaken the vocals. People think that you're gluing them to the beat or you're making them sound bigger, and you're actually weakening their power because they're being dissipated and they're not sitting in the center strongly. So there's really an art to reverb. So I like the track. I just think it's very raw, and you're at a point where you need to figure out how to make either your voice sound a little stronger or produce around your voice so that it's showcased in the proper way. I think you have great ideas, but for me, it's a no pass right now.
All right, there you have it from DJ Payne 1. No pass. Definitely some solid advice, though. Let's move over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN. Barron, you're up. What did you think of Abby Robbins? Sean?
I think that T-Pain hit, I would say T-Pain, DJ Pain 1 hit everything on the head perfectly. So I won't add anything to it. And I'll just say no pass at the time.
All right, there you have it. No pass from Sean Barron. Let's go over to A&R Director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up. What did you think of Abby Robbins?
Overall, I thought the song was solid. I thought Pain One touched on it with as far as the vocals. She does have a soft voice, and I felt like it didn't necessarily always cut through when it needed to in the song. The production drowned her out a little bit. I felt like the concept of the song, the lyrics, I like the lyrics. I wish they were a little bit tighter, but overall, I thought the song was solid. But yeah, Pain One touched on the main topic, which is her voice being able to shine through. Because she has a nice voice. It's just like the production didn't all the way add up to it.
Gotcha. Thank you for that knowledge. Solid advice from all three of the judges there, Abby. Unfortunately, you're not going to the World Championship, but check your email. Going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges right after the event, and we hope that you can use that feedback to a future showcase. We hope to see you again. Thanks again for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Abby Robbins. All right, we're going to keep this moving. Move on out to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Dan. Now, Dan did submit a video. Let me load up his video, and we'll be right back.
Heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. Days when we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Put your faith to the test when I sobered up in Richmond all night. I sobered up when I swore that stuff forever this time. In your lover's scene, I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. Home was a dream, one that I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to dry, we ain't leaving this room.
All right, everybody. So that was Dan with his submission. Let's go over to the judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up first. What did you think of Dan and his song? Knowledge? All right, we'll come right back to Knowledge. Let's go over to VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. SHAWN, BARRON, you're up. What did you think of Dan and his song?
I thought it was solid. I thought the guitar playing was solid. The song was just okay to me. I'm torn because it wasn't terrible. I could see him like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a no pass though.
All right, there you have it. No pass from SHAWN, BARRON. Let's go over to Platinum producer DJ Payne 1. What was your opinion? What do you think of Dan?
I'm torn too. I think what really puts us on the fence is just the recording quality. But when I really zeroed in on the songwriting, I actually did think the songwriting was good. So I think he should consider, being a songwriter as well as being, a performer. I don't know. I'm going to give him a pass. I thought it was good. I thought he had a strong voice, and it did sound big. Even on his phone, his voice did sound big, and it could fill a room if he's on stage with just a guitar and a mic. So I think it would translate. Yeah, I think he has potential. I would like to hear a recorded or a well-engineered live session from him. I'm just, the cell phone recordings just don't do anybody justice. Not the first singer, not him.
All right, there you have it from DJ Payne 1. You got a pass and one no pass from SHAWN BARRON. That means it's all up to our last judge on the lineup, A&R director from Atlantic Records, Knowledge. What'd you think of Dan? It's all up to you.
Yeah, so I mean, I thought the guitar playing was decent. I thought overall the song was okay. Like Sean said, it wasn't anything notable, just sticking out that you could say, that you could just point at and say, this is what's wrong with it. It just overall, it didn't grab you like you would have wanted. I don't see it necessarily holding everyone's attention on a stage. So I'm going to give it a no pass. But I think as an artist, anytime you can sit on the stage with a guitar and do like an acoustic performance, that always adds to the performance. I just think overall the song just needed to be better to grasp the audience.
Gotcha. There you have it. Thank you for that knowledge. Thank you to all three of our judges. Unfortunately, it's a no pass for you, Dan, but check your email. You're going to get some written feedback on things you can improve on and the overall feedback from all the judges in your email right after the event. Let's keep this moving. Move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Bisho Ruler. Bisho Ruler, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Bisho Ruler, can you hear us? All right, go ahead and unmute yourself so we could hear you. You're muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you.
1 second. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, man. How's it going? Welcome to our showcase.
It's all going good. It's all going good. How is it going in your side?
Good, good. Where are you from?
I'm from Syria.
From Syria. Okay, awesome. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about yourself. We're about to watch Devil's Call. What's that all about? What are we about to watch?
Well, my name is Bisho, I'm from Syria. I'm 20 years old. I'm a rapper. I've been writing for 7 years. Then I've learned producing for 2 years. So the song is totally made by me, from the beat to everything. And it talks about a lot of things. Like the beginning talks about the struggles that I've been through in life, and then in the first verse, it moves on into like our kind of existence. Because in my faith, we believe that like we exist here as a test, and then we're gonna die and be resurrected. But like there's this God's plan that nobody knows about. And then the second verse has the quote of the century. Yeah, I am sure it's the quote of the century. And I don't know, the last verse is like just a warning. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, awesome. And what's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out
My
your stuff?
social media is Bisho Ruler. You can find me everywhere as Bisho Ruler. On Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Devil's Call by Bisho Ruler. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Cause when the devils go for me, I slay. Ayy, like the angels in heaven, we pray. Ayy, let the anchors fall down before I lay. Ayy, every single planet make them obey. Ayy, I've been holding out all alone, but I made my way through every zone like an old writing on an ancient stone. I wise up for, but I'm never gone. It's the real deal with no clone. Believe me or be blown. Receive it all on my throne. Shall the sun shine and be shown. It's my turn and my dawn. Conceive that and move on. It's a new age, so be gone. When I die, I'm reborn with my book and my bone. As God, why it's unknown. Let me hear that on my phone and flee back on my own. The devils go for me, I slay. Ayy, like the angels in heaven, we pray. Ayy, let the anchors fall down before I lay. Ayy, every single planet make them obey. Ayy, from the old age of prophets to the new age of gossips, as heavy as this lock is, I'm ready for when the clock ticks. Let the lightning come, you gon' be afraid. When you hear these voices calling, you shall be conveyed. Let the lightning come, you gon' be afraid. When you hear these voices calling, you shall be conveyed. You get what you paid, and who cares what he said? It's a new age and a new rage from a real sage on a real stage. The devils go for me, I slay. Ayy, like the angels in heaven, we pray. Ayy, let the anchors fall down before I lay. Ayy, every single planet make them obey. Ayy, let the smoke settle and see the sun, cause once again I get it done. When I arrive, they all run. Drop down, I won. Will they see the light again? Will they see the light again?
All right, everybody. So that was B-Show Ruler with his song. Let's go right over to the judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. You're up first. What did you think of B-Show Ruler?
I like the concept of it. It was solid. The flows could have been a little bit better. I don't know if I want to. I'm on the fence. No, I'm gonna pass him. Why not?
All right, there you have it. Pass from Sean Barron. Sean, thank you for that. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director from Atlantic Records, Knowledge. You're up. What did you think of B-Show Ruler?
I mean, I thought the record was decent. Nothing about it really stuck out to me. I mean, I think he has some solid melodies in there. I like the production on it. I just don't necessarily see people rocking to it like that. Like I said, I think the song needs some work. It wasn't a bad record. He's definitely a talented artist. I just think it's not a pass for me right now.
All right, no pass from Knowledge, which means you have one pass and one no pass. It's all up to our last judge for the tiebreaker. We'll go over to Platinum producer DJ Payne 1. It's all up to you. What do you think of B-Show Ruler?
Man, I hate being a tiebreaker. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, again, I'm on the fence. You know what? I'm gonna say I'll pass him, and here's why. I'm on the fence just about this particular song. I'm not on the fence about his talent, and I think that's what Sean is saying, because this guy sang the hook, he rapped, and he produced the track, and all of those parts were solid. They just weren't amazing. So I think when you see somebody with this much potential, giving them an opportunity to perform just strengthens it sharpens their blade. You know what I mean? So I wish him all the luck in the world. But he has the potential to be a powerhouse. He just has to figure it out, because right now he's really starting his journey being a solid producer, a solid hook writer, and a solid rapper. Just make it unique. Just make it unique. Find some way to own your art. Find some way to make it so unique that when people hear it, they know that's yours, and deliver your fans something that they can't get from any other artist.
There you have it from DJ Payne 1. Well, B-Show Ruler, looks like you got 2 passes. That means you're heading to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations, and we'll see you on stage next year, man. Thanks again for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, that was B-Show Ruler. We're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have G Will. G Will, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. G Will, can you hear us? All right, and G Will, it looks like you are connecting your audio. I'm going to try this one more time. G Will, can you hear us? We could definitely see you. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we could hear you. All right, we still can't hear you, G Will. We'll come back to you, but we're going to go right into your video. When we come back, we'll have you introduce yourself. Let me load up his video. It's called Q18. Let me load this up. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was G Will with the song right there. Definitely got a whole bunch of mixed reactions in the chat, but let's see what our judges thought. We'll start things off with the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up first. What did you think of G Will and his song? Knowledge? All right, we'll come back to Knowledge. Let's go over to Platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. You're up. What did you think of G Will and his song? Payne?
It was difficult to listen to. I thought the beat was all right, but the mix of the vocals really compromised their clarity. But even when I was able to listen to the vocals, it was the same melody throughout, so it got really redundant. And then on top of it, he was singing out of key. So I like weird stuff. I just don't like out of key stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's not something that I'm able to listen to for too long, and this just kind of dragged on and on and on. So I guess just figuring out musicality would be my advice to him, learning about scales, learning about what a key is, learning about pitch, learning about, you know, I don't think he's trying to become the next Mariah Carey, but, you know, figuring out how to sing at least in tune would be a good starting point for him. So no pass for me.
There you have it from DJ Payne 1, no pass. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN. BARRON, you're up. What did you think of G Will and his song? SHAWN?
Sorry. It was really bad. And I'm gonna not pass it. I don't know what else to say other than that.
There you have it from SHAWN BARRON. SHAWN, thank you for that. No pass from DJ Payne 1 and from SHAWN BARRON. Let's go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. What was your thoughts on G Will?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Sean. It's like, it just wasn't very good. The lyrics weren't there. Couldn't understand necessarily what he was saying the whole time. Don't really understand the concept of the record. Yeah, I can't give it a pass.
There you have it. No pass. Thank you for that knowledge. And to all three of our judges, unfortunately, G Will, it's a no pass for you, but be sure to check your email after the event. You're going to get written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us, G Will. All right, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Snuffed. We're going to go ahead and get into your video. It's called Never Say Never. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Watch your mouth go end up dead. All the fucked up shit you said, and now your mouth is pouring red. It's all done. Smoke one on a gun. What's said, been said. I'm done. Full on, hold on. Let me say what I wanna say. Then I'm done. I'm gone. Have fun. Instead, I'm dead. Insane and bred. That's fine. It's been said. Should have known
fucking useless. You are such a fucking nuisance. Depression got the best of me, but you'll just end up in the news. And I hope that you find it in your heart to say it, but you don't. Well, you might just have to choke on a tainted piece of rope. No dope, no coke. I guess you'll just have to cope with the fact that there's no hope. Sleep tight with my hands around your throat. You should have known that your days were coming to an end and you couldn't stand to see it all free fall to the ground. You said yourself, never say never know. You should have known that your days were coming to an end and you couldn't stand to see it all free fall to the ground. You said yourself, never say never now. Look what I found.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Snuffed with Never Say Never. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up first. What did you think of Snuffed and his song that he submitted? Knowledge?
I mean, I didn't love it. I thought the record was okay. It didn't really grab me. The vocal mix needs a lot of work. Yeah, it's gonna be a no pass for me.
There you have it from Knowledge. Knowledge, thank you for that. No pass from our first judge, Knowledge. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you're up. What did you think of Snuffed and his song?
I thought there were a lot of good ideas. I really loved the guitar. I just didn't think it came together with the drums very well. The drums sounded small. The guitar was big and wide. The vocals were drowned out by the guitar. And I thought the writing was awkward at moments. So I'm not going to give him a pass, but I'm going to give him his credit for, I'm assuming he had a hand in the production of this. It sounded very DIY, so I think he has a unique sound, and I think he has a lot of raw talent that, if refined, can become capital T talent.
There you have it from DJ Payne 1. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from both Knowledge and Payne 1. Let's go over to our last judge. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. What were your thoughts on Snuffed?
It'll be a no pass for me too. Yeah, it'll be a no pass.
All right, thank you for that, Sean Barron. Fortunately, it's a no pass for you, Snuffed, but check your email. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges right after the event. Thanks again for joining us. And we'll move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have FTM Knowledge. FTM Knowledge. We're going to go ahead and get into your video, FTM. Looks like you submitted a video called Run It. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Boy, we on now, the fool, turn me up, play it cool, this the plan, what's the word, now let's own ya, hold the team down, I got dreams now, shit achieved now, middle finger forward, nigga, I change your life. Young nigga ready for war now, young nigga rule raw shit to the sundown, talking that shit, get gunned down, come from the bull, get run down, front of my nigga, we on now, nigga be mad, so turn up, 919 get burnt, you gon' get small like a short, put for a nigga on shirt, killing shit straight from the dirt. You come from the boy, you a base. Realest nigga from the ace. Bon appetit, have a face. Never soft, never weak. Young nigga running these streets. Young nigga, I gotta eat. Run on the Benz in my sleep. Boy, you little talkers is cheap. I got my name with no money. Gutter game for the mud, nigga, we gutter. I used to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Woke up like, need me
On the
some
floor,
more.
nigga. On the mud.
Rich nigga always
broke.
Broke nigga always
rich.
On the mud,
Young nigga
tough, no bitch.
Yeah.
You can get stuck like a stripe. Strapped up, ready to fight, nigga. Young nigga running shit. Got a game for the money, fuck your clique. Fuck your shit, nigga, fuck your bitch. Tryna get rich, bitch, nigga, you a snitch. I'm with the motherfucking gang. I'm with the money, so Johnny said, dang. 30K BBS, what in my teeth. Go to sleep, wake up, get money, let's eat. 100 my desk, I go zoom. Sleep for the block, no broom. Throw his house, shrooms, the way it go boom. Young nigga ready for war now. Young nigga roll raw shit to the sundown. Talking that shit, get gunned down. Come from the bull.
Yeah.
From the mud, nigga, we on now, nigga, be mad, so turn up. 919, get burned. You can get small like a short. Put a fuck nigga on the shirt, nigga. Kill the shit straight from the dirt.
On the dirt, nigga.
Come from the boy, you a beast. Realest nigga from the east. Bon appetit, have a feast. Never soft, never weak. Young nigga running these streets. Young nigga, I gotta eat. Run to the bands in my sleep. Boy, you little talkers is cheap. I got my name with no money. Got a game for the money, nigga, we running. Good dope running in my system. Yeah. Good dope running in my system.
Yeah.
I got good dope running in my motherfucking system. I got gas, nigga, running in my system. She hit my gas, she lit, she text me, say I miss you. Dope fiend money ain't no issue. You ain't fucking bitch, dismiss it, you the issue, bitch. Get out. FTM, we fund the money, now what's the issue? Get out. I got big dick bitches in the kitchen.
Yeah, whipping.
Higher water, whip it steady, do the dishes.
Yeah, we dish.
Money thick, bitch, status like I'm Megan. Thick, bitch. I'm the hunch up on the devil.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was FTM with the song. Now, FTM, you did just drop in. Let's meet you real quick. FTM, what's your social media? Can you hear us? Go ahead and mute yourself so we can hear you real quick.
Yeah.
What's up,
hey,
man?
From the mud.
Go ahead and what's your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook in my regular name Jeremiah Parrish, but I go by FTM Knowledge at From the Mud on Instagram. From THA Mud with 2 D's.
Awesome. Now we just heard your song. You know, what's the concept behind your song that you just submitted?
Man, you know what? It really came from I be watching Fujiano, Authentic Empire, and all them, man. I swear they really doing their thing, man. They put a lot of motivation in you, and it was really one post that stuck with me. That broke nigga challenge, man. I come from the bottom. I stand from the mud because I'm really from the bottom, you know. It's like I ain't really got too much, but I shine with what I got, you know. So it's like he wanted certain things he wanted to hear in that song. So that's really what I put. If you go back to the broke nigga challenge on his song on his page, you'll see like certain things in my song. It'll line up with what he was saying because it's like it is a time for new music. It's time for a new wave. You feel me? Everybody raps about the same things. You feel me? It's time for a new change for everything. You feel me?
Awesome,
especially
man.
with everything that's going on in
Thank
you already know.
Thank you for that. Well, we just saw your video. Let's go over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about your song. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you're up first. What did you think of FTM Knowledge?
The first thing I'll say is I liked it. I thought he was unique. He had this delivery that was ahead of the beat, which is kind of hard to do because it usually just doesn't work. But in his case, I thought it worked. I mean, it just gave it a raw feel. Now I think he's all raw talent right now, especially evidenced by how terrible the mix was. I mean, the mix was really, really bad. And that's unfortunate because I thought he had good ideas, at least insofar as his delivery was concerned. So my advice to him is just, you know, keep your rhythm and the way you rap the same. Really focus on upping the quality, which is an easy fix. You just have to find a better engineer and an actual studio. And then on top of that, the hooks. just find a way to convey the core message of your song in a way that's memorable and in a way that's concise. It was just a lot of words. I honestly did. It seemed like there were 3 different hooks in the track, and not a single one of them, I don't think, really conveyed the core of the song in a way that a first-time listener could walk away and take with them. So just keep that in mind. But I'm a fan of the raw talent. I'm on the fence as far as a pass. I just don't think this song is the right song for the stage, but unfortunately that's all I have to go off of. So I'm going to say no pass, but I think he has a ton of talent, a ton of potential.
There you have it. Thank you to DJ Pain 1. Unfortunately, that's a no pass so far. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN. BARRON, you're up. What did you think of his song FTM Knowledge? SHAWN?
I totally agree with Pain 1. There is some raw talent there, but this wasn't the song. But I am going to pass you because I want you to go make another song and come back and perform.
There you have it. You got 1 pass and 1 no pass. Thank you for that, SHAWN. That means it's all up to our last judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, it's all up to you, man. What did you think of FTM Knowledge? Knowledge?
I mean, I wasn't a fan of the record. I see what he was trying to do. I think like what Payne was saying is he needs a lot of work. I mean, he's very rough. I mean, I think the ad-libs were battling with the main vocals a lot throughout the song, so it was hard to really, hear the main vocals. Yeah, it's gonna be a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that, Knowledge. Unfortunately, it's a no pass for you, FTM, but check your email. You're gonna get some written feedback where you could improve and things to, you could work on for your next projects. We hope to see you again. Thanks again for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, that was FTM Knowledge. Thanks again. All right, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Trish Discord. Trish, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on into the main room so you could talk with me and the 3 judges. Trish Discord, can you hear us? All right, you're muted, so go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick, Trish.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you perfectly. Welcome to our online showcase. Where are you from?
Thank you for having me. I'm from Queens, New York.
Representing New York. Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you. What? Tell us a little bit about yourself, Trish Discord. You did submit your song. It's called Another Girl. What is this about? What are we about to hear?
So I'm a alternative artist, and I studied psychology, so I decided to sort of combine my 2 passions in one. And I made an album that recently came out about a month ago called Is This My Mental Breakdown? And every song is dedicated to a different mental disorder. And this song is dedicated to bipolar disorder. And I tried to make it as accurate as possible from my studies, but also emotionally able to connect with people. So I hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, Trish, give us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out on social media.
Okay. It's Trish Discord for YouTube and also for Instagram. And Facebook, it's Trish Discord and Defiant.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trish Discord with Another Girl. Let me love this up, and we'll be right back.
There's another girl inside me, and I'm still
All right, everybody. So that was Trish Discord with her song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought of Trish Discord and her song. Let's start things off with VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. You're up first. What did you think of Trish Discord?
I would just suggest, for one, getting you with I don't know, how did you record that? Did you record with the band, or was it just a track that you recorded to?
Trish, you're muted. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I had a producer do it. So it was me doing the guitar, and then he added the other parts, and he did the bass and the drums, I believe, with real instruments. So that's how it came about. Okay, got you. Yeah, I would just get with another producer who was like more sharp and more just keen to the sounds. The sounds sound a little bit like distorted a little bit, and it just sounds kind of dated also. So I would get with the new producer. And then in terms of like your tone of voice, I would just suggest getting with like a vocal coach just to like strengthen up your vocals. With all that said, I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, no pass from Sean Barron. Sean, thank you for that. Let's move over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. What was your take on Trish Discord? Knowledge? All right, and we'll come back to Knowledge. Let's go over to Platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. What do you think of Trish Discord?
I thought she had good ideas. I think she does have a good voice with a lot of potential. She did sing flat throughout. I don't think her producer knows how to produce for her. There's a lot of discordance throughout the whole song that just kind of gave it this off feeling. Just a lot of tonal clashing. And I think for her, as I listen to it, these are very easy fixes. But for her, the challenge is recognizing that these fixes exist and that they need to change. Because once she gets to that point, it's easy. It's easy to say, okay, I sang this flat. I just need to go back and re-sing it, focusing on tone throughout. Okay, there's a note here in the beat that's clashing with my melody. Either I change my melody or I have the producer remove that element. These are just things that you learn with time and experience. So once you get there, you'll know what I'm talking about. But no pass for now. Best of luck to her in the future.
All right, thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from 2 judges. We'll go over to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. What'd you think of Trish Discord?
Overall, I thought the record needs some work. I think I like the energy of it, especially when it went up. You know, I like the. I guess that was a hook. I just felt like the lyrically, I couldn't understand everything, so I think there needs to be a better mix. I like the production a lot. It just overall didn't cut through. I think she just vocally, she needs to work on her voice a little bit and the delivery. I think she has a lot of talent. The voice seems like it could be powerful. It's just a matter of fine tuning. So I think for right now, it's not going to be a pass, but definitely just keep working. And next time around, you should be able to pass through.
Thank you for that knowledge. Solid advice from all 3 of our judges. Well, Trish, it doesn't look like you are headed to the World Championship, but check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all 3 of the judges. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us, Trish, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. Let's keep this moving. Move on out to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Jordan Hustles. Jordan Hustles, you did submit a video called Just Flow. Let me load up this video, and we'll be right back.
Can't be a motherfucking thing, bro.
Chasing this fetty, how they sleep when your boys upsetting. Bars hit hard, I'm deadly. I don't know if they're ready. This for gon' break a levy. I see dead people when I sleep. Product of the north side for a street. Hey, to love me, no difference to me. Continue to spit fire, no cease. Pass me the mic, I go in like a Mike Jordan once with the fit, got your boy looking nice. No chase with the shots, got me feeling alright. 29 years with a hell of a life. Friends come and they go, the silent one stay. Don't judge by the cover, just turn the page. Blessed cause I'm free, not locked in the cage, but I feel like a slave market minimum wage. Run for a few, ending in the crash. Instead of heaven, I got stepped in my bag. Not proud of some things I did in the past. I don't regret chasing after a bag. 90, baby, no daddy to raise me. Fam dropping like 5, think about it, this crazy. Unpredictable life, mama tell me she praying. Be safe with my kids, ain't no more playing. Had tumbleweed, now it's sticky, no seeds. I swear I'm too ill, doctor, please put the pen on the pad. Then let it bleed, make the raps come out nice and clean. Calculating each step. What's on your heels, so I'm going that next. Already on go, now it's time to collect. I don't spit fire, I got it, I'm checked. Used to race up and down the street, blue and red lights like police make the streets. Truth coming out every time, and I speak on the mission to get it, won't stop to complete. In that circle of life, stay away from the stairs, shooting shots in the gym, remember who was there. Me, Spons, rap, we quite a pair. Feel it in the air, my time is near. Been a paper chaser, never been a hater. Get the money now, save it for later. I got the sauce, the favor, keys to success, but like Cali, need the major. Remembered I couldn't afford it. They sleeping on me, snoring. Situation ugly, turned out gorgeous. I'm too hot like Papa Bear's porridge.
All right, everybody, so that was Jordan Hustles with the music video right there. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with the A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. You're up first. What did you think of Jordan Hustles and his video?
I like that joint. I like that one. I like the energy on there. I thought he was rapping. It was creative to me. It didn't necessarily feel like, oh yeah, we've heard this before. You know what I'm saying? It felt fresh. I think he did a pretty good job on that. I think give him a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that knowledge. It looks like you got your first pass so far. We'll move things over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you're up next. What did you think of Jordan Hustles? Sean? All right, we'll come right back to Sean. Let's go over to our next judge. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you're up. What did you think of Jordan Hustles?
Yeah, I agree. I want to pass him. The video quality was good. I liked his energy and his delivery. For me, what I think is just not there yet is just the lyricism. I just didn't hear lines and writing talent that match the energy. I mean, the energy's already there. You just, if you feel that energy, like the energy, if to use a metaphor, if the energy is a container, right, that contains the lyrical talent, it's like a third of the way full. So, you know, there are these rappers that kind of fall in the same category as someone like him who just can really go in. And you're like, oh wow, their energy is crazy. But they're saying things to match that intensity where you're like, oh, wow, this rhyme scheme is insane. This, you know, if anyone from like Hobson to Twister to Shawn, anybody where you're like, wow, they're really going in. But the lines are crazy. The rhyme schemes are complex. They're not just rhyming near with here. You know what I mean? So I just like to, as a fan, I'd like to hear him step that up.
Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. Well, it looks like you got 2 passes. Let's go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. What'd you think of Jordan Hustles?
Yeah, no, I mean, both of the guys hit it right on the head, and I'm going to go on ahead and give him a third pass. So, great job.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Sean Barron. And it looks like you got 3 passes, Jordan Hustles. That means you are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations on that. So we'll move on now to our next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Ninox. We're going to go ahead and bring you into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. Ninox, can you hear us, Ninox? All right, we can see you. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we could hear you.
For sure.
Hey, man, how's it going? How's it going? Let me ask you real quick. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. How do you pronounce your artist name?
Ninox.
All right, awesome. Where are you from, man?
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Minnesota. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, you submitted your song called Below Zero. Tell us about that. You know, what are we about to watch?
Yeah, so actually, Below Zero, me and Keto Mace did that together. He did the chorus, and and then from there I just kind of took the verse. He has a verse in there too. Pretty much it's like on my part, from my point of view, it's like a person saying they don't really believe in, you know, your dreams, and even you've been there for them, you know, you've been believing in them, and it's like they don't believe in that what they don't believe in what you got going on. So you just, you know, you keep doing what you're doing, just trying to strive and get to where you got to go. No, that's basically what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and like my part is like me bringing like stuff to the table, and like while my partner is like not doing the same, while I'm struggling over here doing this, you wouldn't do the same. And then like the chorus, just like when I wrote the chorus, it just brings all that together, like his part and my part all together. It just makes it into like a one whole story.
Awesome. Well, that sounds awesome. All right, cool. So we're about to watch this. Give us your social media so everyone tuning in, they could all go check out your other stuff.
On Instagram, Ninox, just straight Ninox. Facebook is my name, Tion Berry. Take it.
On Instagram, official_Maze. On Facebook, Alexander Steven Tata. And that's it.
All right, dope. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is... Oh, you got something else? You're good?
No, I'm good.
All right, awesome. This is Ninox and Keto Maze with Below Zero. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Damn, VG, we made this.
How you ever me? Now it's all of me. Say you love me, then you change, I guess it's only me. I was tryna get it with the gang, but now they envy me. Put in work, no second hand, I made it, yeah, it's only me. Standing up too tall, I'm looking down, you niggas under me. You can fake that love, but I can see it. Bitches talking about how they feeling, how you not feeling me. I went through the storm to get it, I know you won't go for me. Outside below zero, trying to make it, yeah, I ain't no degree. Can't wait till I bubble and I'm hot, so it's hard to freeze. Can't wait till you see me at the top, then start calling me. All I ever wanted was attention, you ignoring me. Trusting I can't do it, that's the reason why it's holding me. I'm focused on this letter and the snow that's holding me. Trying to make the best out of the old, moving slowly. Moving on easy, so I just go moving steadily. Can't wait till I'm living, I'm impatient, waiting patiently. You gon' love me when I'm gone, but hate me all along. A nigga keep on talking on me, that's the shit I ain't stressing on. They know who I'm with, they wanna find out who I'm fucking on. Hating all on this, but always wanna go on right along. Say you love me, then you change, I guess it's only me. I was tryna get it with the gang, but now they envy me. Put in work, no second hand, I made it, yeah, it's only me. Standing up too tall, I'm looking down, you niggas under me. You can fake that love, but I can see it. Bitches talking about how they feeling, how you not feeling me. I went through the storm to get it, I know you won't go for me. Outside below zero, tryna make it, I ain't no degrees.
I was there when you needed, no, I didn't change it all. Focus on finding things, I had to change it all. I was right, but you acted like I was in the wrong. Money coming, so I'm chasing after bags and all. Two-stepping on the beat, finna change it all. I know y'all gon' see me at the top, name me Knox. Steady rolling, it can't stop, nigga flame up. And I'm distant, just tryna get it, but they tripping. Money coming, it's a mission, but I'm pursuing it. Hit the bag, you know I'm doing it. No, I can't lose, I got this rule and shit. And die young, 19 got a sign in my bag, tryna get it on. And I'm running up, I'm on the whip, baby.
Say you love me, then you change, I guess it's only me. I was tryna get it with the gang, but now they envy me. Put in work, no second hand, I made it, yeah, it's only me. Standing up too tall, I'm looking down, you niggas under me. You can fake that love, but I can see it. Bitches talking about how they feeling, how you not feeling me. I went through the storm to get it, I know you won't go for me. Outside below zero, tryna make it, yeah, I ain't no degrees. Hard to freeze.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ninox with his song right there and the video. We're going to go ahead and get right into our judges. Let's see what our judges thought of your submission. We'll move things over to our first judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. You're up first. What did you think of Ninox and his video? Payne?
I thought the video was solid. I think both of the rappers are really unique and really talented in their own right. I like the first rapper's voice a lot. The second rapper just had a lot of musicality in a way that you don't generally hear in this lane. So I think I'm happy that they're working together, and I'm sure they have solo careers as well, and I think their talent is going to serve them well. The one thing I'll say is that chorus just wasn't memorable. It was just really wordy, and I hear artists do this all the time. They write these choruses where there's no repetition, there's no refrain, and it's just word. It just kind of feels like another verse. So try to make those choruses memorable. I mean, if you're trying to convey something to a listener, especially a first-time listener like me, you want them to walk away with something in their heads. And that's how you know you've effectively translated something to them through your music. So I think they both have a ton of talent. Once they get the hooks right, I think they're out of there. I think they have all the potential in the world, so I'm going to pass them, definitely.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. Looks like you got one pass so far. Let's move things over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. SHAWN, BARRON, you're up next. What did you think of Ninox and their song?
I thought everything was solid. I agree about the hook. It could have been better, but this is one of the better things we heard today, so I'm going to pass.
There you go, from SHAWN, BARRON himself. You got 2 passes. Congratulations on that. Let's go over to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records, Knowledge. What'd you think of Ninox and his video?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the guys. I thought, to touch on Payne 1's point, I thought the hook could have been better. I mean, I did like the hook, but I thought it definitely could have been better to make the song stand out some more. I like the sound that the second artist, the vocal tone of the second artist, I do like that a lot. I think the first guy that went, I do like him as well. I thought the production was there. The video was solid. You know, overall, of course, they got to keep growing like everyone on that's presented so far today. But I think I'll give it a pass. Just keep growing, keep doing your thing. I like it.
There you have it. Thank you for that knowledge. Solid advice from all 3 of the judges, and they all seem to like it. You got 3 passes. Congratulations, guys. You are headed to the World Championship next year for Coast to Coast Live, where you'll compete for $50,000 grand prizes. Congratulations. We'll see you on stage next year. Thanks again for joining us, and that was an excellent way to end off the show with 3 passes like that. Let's give a big shout-out to our 3 judges for joining us today. First up, he's the A&R director from Atlantic Records, Knowledge. Where can everyone find you on social media?
Yeah, so pardon me, guys, today. I just putting out some fires. But yeah, overall, I thought today was great. Social media, only one I have is Instagram. It's God_knowledge. My email's in the bio, so if you want to send me a song, a hook, beats, feel free.
There you have it. Thank you, Knowledge. Always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us. Up next, he's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN, BARRON. Where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm at SHAWN BARRON on Instagram and Twitter. You can hit me there. That's it.
Awesome, SHAWN. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today for our online showcase. And last but certainly not least, he's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. Where can everyone find you on social media?
At DJ Payne 1, all social media. If you want beats or to browse the catalog, get in touch with me at www.djpayne1beats.com.
There you have it. Thank you, Payne 1. Always a pleasure to have you as well. My name's Adonis Lugo. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. And on behalf of myself, all the judges, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team, we'll see you guys on the next one.